Hi there. Today we're going to look at this very camera right here, the Olympus OMD E-M10 Mark III, because I still get a lot of questions asking whether they should get this camera in 2020. So I'm going to use this end of term review to tell you all about it, whether it's still relevant in 2020, its significance to Olympus, and also making a wish list for its eventual successor, the Mark IV. Let's face it, I'm a professional photographer and I use E-M10 Mark III's bigger brothers such as E-M5 Mark III and the E-M1 Mark III for work. But the E-M10 has always been in my family for some genuine good reasons. First, it's an Olympus. Any Olympus camera is made for photographers. And what it means is that it takes great, not good, but great photograph. And being an entry-level camera means that it's also very easy to use. Even my kids can handle one with ease. A 60 megapixel may sound rather insufficient in today's modern digital world. However, I guarantee that it's definitely enough for you to print family albums and also share your photographs, your travel memories with your friends and relatives on all kinds of social media platforms. And if you remember my review on this fabulous E-M10 Mark III back in 2017, not only I love how it handles, but in particular, I also adore this sexy body. And this very sexy camera body indeed. Even though this is a 2017 camera, it certainly feels 2020 in terms of build quality, because just like any Olympus cameras I reviewed before, it's very well put together. You really can't complain in terms of its overall build and construction. And just look at this once again. It's just so damn good looking. It takes you back to the good old days on the film analog OM cameras, doesn't it? It certainly does. Another great thing about the E-M10 Mark III is the price. It's affordable, even more so after a few years on the shelf. Olympus may have labeled the E-M10 Mark III as a beginner and entry-level camera, but it has features from its more advanced and expensive brothers like live composite and live bulb that are genuine cool stuff that even the pros use them. It also shoots 4K videos and has enough filters to make your Instagram brothers and sisters jealous. This is exactly why the E-M10 Mark III is such an important camera to Olympus. It's a feature-packed camera that allows anyone to enjoy photography, to have fun, and be creative for not so much money. And once you have the E-M10, it's very likely you're going to get hooked into the Olympus world with all the supportive, like-minded photographer, filmmaker, creatives who don't like to compare sizes of their guns, but rather focus on creating better photographs and videos. And you also gain entry ticket to Olympus and now the fully mature Micro Four Thirds ecosystem. But still, this is a 2017 camera. How does it fare in 2020? Okay, let's start with some negatives. In 2020, it falls short where it matters for part of the original intended market, namely the beginner bloggers and vloggers. At launch, the E-M10 Mark III was the first Olympus interchangeable lens camera that could shoot 4K videos. But the frame rate was restricted to only 25p in UK and 30p in NTSC countries, and it also has contrast detect autofocus, which in 2020 definitely feels a little stone age for content creators, with absolutely no ability to track the subject's faces during filming, for instance. The back LCD screen is a flip-only screen, not fully articulated, so it cannot be rotated to check your gorgeous smile for the fans. And finally, and crucially, it doesn't have a mic jack for external audio device for better sounds. When I first reviewed the camera in 2017, I loved it for all the features that were on offer. But fast forward 3 years, in 2020, vlogging has become a new industry. Even for an entry-level camera, potential beginner vlogging customer will be looking for more than what the E-M10 Mark III can currently provide. As a photographic tool, however, I have a very different take on this 2017 camera. It's still capable of producing one of the most pleasing output in digital photography. Its contrast detect AF may not be very good for videos, but it's definitely more than sufficient for general photo taking, so long you're not trying to take photographs of your pets or kids when they're running. For photographers, it's a wonderfully executed capturing machine. The graphical menu is very easy to understand, and fun features like live composite and live bulb will definitely keep your curiosity and creativity going for years. Don't forget that it's still listed as one of the best beginner digital cameras on the market in 2019 by Digital Camera World, and in 2020 still being recommended as one of the top 10 beginner and enthusiast cameras by multiple publications. So why is the E-M10 Mark III still popular in 2020? Well, it certainly lacks a lot of the high-end features such as hybrid AF, Pro Capture, Starry Sky AF, deep learning AI subject tracking, and other video features that is a must to survive in the vlogging world. Well, the E-M10 Mark III is still and genuinely a very capable camera that will satisfy a lot of the photographer's needs. And for that exact reason, this is why this little gem is always in my family bag. And if I ever need something that I can just pick up, turn on and shoot, this will be it, especially when I'm so tired from a long day shoot. Now the answer to the question, is the E-M10 Mark III still relevant in 2020? For photography, absolutely, especially for its intended market, beginner photographers. But for videos, however, I think it needs a few more tricks to tempt any new vloggers and home movie makers. And for that, I'm giving the E-M10 Mark III its final score of 4 out of 5 in 2020. And here is my wish list for the Olympus OMD E-M10 Mark IV. I would like to see an upgraded 20 megapixel live mode sensor, a TruePic 8 processor for speedier operation, a mic jack for better sound, upgraded IBIS for smoother videos and longer handheld shots, a fully articulated LCD screen for filming. And if I want some cream on top of the cake, it would be great to have the famous hybrid AF and USB PD charging and powering feature that are now becoming the selling points to most modern photographer, vloggers and beginner filmmakers. But I doubt that will happen, as it will certainly make the E-M10 Mark IV too similar to its more capable brother, the E-M5 Mark III. Now it's your turn. What is your wish list for the E-M10 Mark IV? Would you wait for the new model or still considering buying the Mark III in 2020? Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is your first time here and haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so by clicking that button right there, and also put on the bell notification so you know when the new video comes out. Until next time, see you later. Bye for now. It's very likely that you are going to to have fun and be creative for not so much money. It's also, come on man. This is exactly why the E-M10 Mark III is such an important camera to Olympus. Now I forgot. It's a feature pack camera, right?